Hey everybody. So for cultural competence, I hadn't really had a lot of experience with it, at least from what I had understood back in high school and beyond. I didn't really know much about it until I got to college and studied public health. But one specific example that I could probably think of would be in high school, we had holiday parties, which were actually termed as Christmas parties, which I know that's not a culturally competent term because not everyone celebrates Christmas. I celebrate Christmas and so does my family, so it's inclusive to me, but it's not an all inclusive phrase. But with these parties, we would have ugly sweater contests, pin the tail on the reindeer, and most importantly, Secret Santa, which other words and phrases for this or could be white elephant gifting, but for our school, it was called Secret Santa, and that's also not all inclusive. Not It's not part of everyone's culture to celebrate Christmas, and aspects such as Santa and his sleigh and flying to everyone's houses before Christmas Day. But one of the things with this is that if you think of it this way, if you had a friend who didn't celebrate Christmas, but you were going to this Christmas party at school. And keep in mind, this was an optional event. It was after school. It wasn't during the school hours, and it wasn't mandatory. But your friend would want to go because you're going. But if his or her family or themselves aren't comfortable with going because it's not part of their values or culture, it doesn't make it all inclusive. It doesn't make it fair to everyone because some people might feel obligated to go just because their friends are going or social pressure. Whereas if they don't celebrate that in their home or in their culture, it's not competent. It's not culturally competent. So this was an example of a personal real life scenario with cultural competence. And I know it's not the most, um, I guess, it's very common, but I find it very important because learning cultural competence at a younger age is more important than ever because of how many people in the world have varying cultures. Not everyone has the same culture. We have to be aware of that, and we have to learn how to accommodate everyone's culture in order to make it an all inclusive environment in general. So, thank you for listening to my video.